pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Good morning, all, and welcome. So, we'll just start right into it. Volumes of unfinished business, Karen.
It's too much to, don't worry, start.
All right. So we'll consider a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting dated June 24th, 2025. Second that. Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion, comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We'll consider a motion to approve the invoices in the amount of $714,346.91 for the period June 22nd through July 2nd, 2025.
Second.
Second, comment, discussion, questions? Hearing none, and we have a roll call.
Mr. North. Mr. Hughes.
Yes.
Mr. Booth.
Next, we'll consider a motion to approve the actual payroll in the amount of $317,795.51 for the period June 15th through June 28th, 2025. Second that, properly moved and seconded. Comments, questions, or discussion? Hearing none, may we have a motion?
Mr. North. Mr. Hughes.
Yes.
Mr. Booth.
Next, we'll consider a motion to adopt the time and attendance policy to be followed by Jefferson County employees. Make that motion. Properly moved and seconded. Any comments, questions, discussion? Lexi, anything you want to say to that? Okay. Well, I would like to comment that time attendance policies in general, they need to be revisited from time to time. I want to acknowledge Lexi, but not just Lexi, everyone who contributed to it, the different staff we have in payroll, in finance, and across the board, because staff throughout the county offered some input, help refine it. It's one of these things that every once in a while you have to revisit it, make sure it's up to standard. So appreciate it.
Mr. Commissioner, I have a question.
Yes.
We have no employees, of course, in our department, but I understand this practice, not the policy, but the practice has been put into effect in various departments have been utilizing the system for some weeks now, to work the bugs out. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So this, as this is passed today, it's nothing new to county employees or department heads, right?
No, and thank you for illustrating that point. What we're doing is we're formalizing our policy to confirm or conform to our practices. The entire staff has undergone training and orientation on a time and attendance policy to help managers manage, help employees get paid properly. And every time you have a new system, there are some growing pains and so forth. We experienced some of those. We're going to continue to refine it. And then any organization that's responsible for a policy, you're going to have to revisit it from time to time and refine it, and also enable the county, as to borrow a phrase from Commissioner Sargent, be good stewards of that responsibility, the resources of the taxpayers, to take advantage of what's out there to its best effect. So, but thanks for illustrating. Anything else? All right. Do we do a roll call for that? Let's do a roll call for that.
Mr. North.
Yes.
Mr. Hughes.
Yes.
Mr. Booth.
Next, we'll consider a motion to enter into an agreement with the Office of Medical Assistance Programs to participate in the Pennsylvania Medical Assistance Transportation Program. That will be from July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026.
So.
I'll second that. Seconded. The only thing I would offer with regard to that is at our last meeting, we formalized the current contract here with Community Action that administers this. This is our arrangement with the state agency. The county serves as a conduit for those monies to go to their intended purpose. So it's a routine process. Anything else? Could we have a roll call, please?
Mr. North,
Yes.
Mr. Hughes.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yes.
Any, no public information to provide? Elise, you have a statement?
Yeah, about CDBG.
Okay, yeah, let's go with you. Thank you.
I just wanted to announce that the Department of Development, on behalf of the county CDBG program, is going to be sending out a letter to Brockway residents in the Grantville Road area. Because of scams, when people get surveys, they're just not quite sure if it's something legitimate. It will come in a county envelope. It will be on county letterhead. It is a demographic survey that is required for CDBG, and we're looking at completing a project up there. So they will be, they'll make phone calls and knock on doors if they have to, but the first correspondence will be a letter on county letterhead.
Could you repeat the area in question again, please?
Grantville Road and surrounding areas. Because it's not an area-wide project for all of Brockway, just that specific area of Grantville Road, we're required to do a demographic survey for every household.
And those residents will be getting something in the mail.
Anticipating next week.
Okay. And is it coming from?
It'll come from us. It'll have a pre-postage envelope back to us. Because it's a demographic survey, it does have some information like income. We include a pre-postage envelope so that it comes straight back to us, not to the borough, and remains confidential here.
Okay. Any questions or anything of Elise? Is there anything else? There is one thing I'd like to offer, and that is that the commissioners would like to recognize and acknowledge the Jefferson County children and youth staff. The entire staff for the hard work that they do and the great work that they do, and for a recent accomplishment, and that is they were recently visited by Department of Human Services. And this is an annual process by which the state comes in and inspects them from stem to stern, and the results were remarkably positive. So the commissioners are grateful to the CYS staff, and on behalf of the people of Jefferson County, want to thank CYS for all the important work that's done on behalf of the children and youth of this county. So we have with us today their director and their finance chief. So Melissa, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, thank you. So June was a very busy month for us. We had OCYF in reviewing the records, like you said, and we also had a 4E audit, which audits our federal dollars. So we did receive very positive feedback from both of those separate. One was at the beginning of the month and one was at the end of the month. So we were very happy with the results of both of those audits. It is a great accomplishment, I feel, and I'm extremely thankful for the entire staff. I couldn't do it without them, so, for you guys, so thank you, and everybody that's involved. Well, I appreciate the feedback, but honestly, it's a team effort upstairs. Where we were 5 years ago to where we are now, it is a giant difference. It's a good feeling. Hopefully it continues to go that way. So, thank you.
Well, I think we understand that whenever CYS is involved in something, it's always going to be a difficult situation, and there are great matters at stake, the greatest. We have the welfare of children, and there's always going to be some difficulties, and managing those resources to their best effect. And Ashley, I want to highlight you and acknowledge you for all the excellent work you've done to keep those resources, first of all, in order and organized, helping us catch up on years and years of financial support that the state has owed Jefferson County, but because the financial component of our house wasn't in order, you put it in order. Millions of dollars owed to the taxpayers of Jefferson County have come to the taxpayers of Jefferson County because of that effort. It's understood, it's acknowledged, and it's greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
Because if you're not up there doing that good work in a quality way, well, then all of that burden falls squarely on the property taxpayers, who get to pay their state taxes too, without the benefit of having those coming back from Harrisburg. So, Melissa, thank you for your leadership. Ashley, thank you for your effort.
Thank you.
And thanks for the good report. Every one of your staff, we're grateful to.
Thank you.
Anything else? All right, public comments. Anything from the press? Pat, you want you to go first? Okay, Justin?
No questions for you guys, unfortunately. I was trying to think of a hard one for Mark. But, Melissa, actually, if I can have your last names.
George.
They have different lists.
I figured.
Plaisky, Sidesky.
How do you spell Ashley?
Ashley.
They're twins, everything about the same dress.
That's all I got.
Wire manhole covers round. What's that? Wire manhole covers round. That's your hard question.
What's the meaning
I
of
thought he
life?
wanted me to spell my last name, that's why I was.
Do you know why manhole covers are round? So they don't fall into
Fall
the
in,
inlet,
yeah.
right? So, anyway, I'll come up with more hard questions for you. Roland?
I look forward to it.
Okay. Is there anything else to come before the board? All right. Hearing none, consider a motion to adjourn. Moved and second, all in favor? Aye. Motion carries.